Yeah, man. Mayday, mayday, mayday. You are now tuned in to the Emergency Landing Podcast. It has been a minute, but we are back once again, just in time for the 2026 NFL Draft, which will be making its way to Pittsburgh in 6 short days. This city is not ready for it. It's going to be an absolute shit show. There's going to be an extra 700,000 people here that aren't normally here, and the roads are all fucked. Nobody knows where to go. There's road closures everywhere. It's gonna be a shit show for the city, but I will be seated, and that's all that matters. We will
That's
all be
nice.
seated for the NFL draft to see the New York Jets select probably either Arvell Reese or David Bailey at the number 2 pick, and then with the number 16 pick, who knows? But yeah, the it's kind of it is kind of crazy. You know, we've been waiting for this moment pretty much since we were getting our asses whooped in Buffalo. I mean, really, in the last game of the season. Really, we've been waiting even longer than that for this. Because I mean, free agency was kind of like whatever. Like, yeah, we signed Geno Smith. Like, cool, Geno Smith's a Jet again. But they made some decent signings in free agency. Like Minka Fitzpatrick was a good. I thought that was a good trade. But they didn't really, they didn't really do much to really like move the needle a whole lot of free agency. Where the real team building for this team will come is with the all the premium picks they have in this year's draft and next year's draft and what they do with those. But it is kind of funny. I was thinking about this like earlier. Like I was on a walk earlier and I was thinking about how it's funny how like it was so important for us to like lose all those games at the end of the season. Like we could not risk winning a game to the point where like, we were playing Brady Cook every week and just like, pretty much playing all like third stringers and like practice squad guys. And like, now we're here and we got the second pick out of it. And like, now here we are. And it's like, it's kind of like, there isn't really like a slam dunk pick at number 2. It's like it's either going to be Bailey or Reese, and like both prospects have their pros and their cons. For most of this off season and time leading up to the draft, like since the combine, pretty much, Arvell Reese was like the favorite, and then like within the past like couple of weeks, like the last week or two, basically, there's been a pretty big shift over towards trending towards David Bailey. So I guess we'll try and make sense of it all. What do you make of? I mean, what do you make of like all like the odds shifting towards David Bailey and canceling their 30 visit? Personally, I kind of think a lot of it's smoke, but I'm curious because I know that you're part of the Bailey bro faction. So I'm curious what your thoughts are.
I still think it's gonna be Arvell Reese.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be the Reese Tards getting the wins. I mean I don't mind Reese either. Like it's not gonna hurt me. I'm not gonna be mad about it. I wouldn't even be mad if it was Bane either. Like,
yeah.
I really don't even give a shit about this draft, to be honest. Like, I just want players that can be productive. That's it.
Yeah.
And
I'm way more. Like, there's not a lot they could do with the second pick that would like really make me mad. Like,
no, I'm more concerned about 16.
Yeah, 16 is a lot more interesting.
It is.
Like, there are a lot of directions you could go with the second pick. You could tell me they're picking Arvell Reese. I'm gonna come with a list of players. Like, you could tell me they're drafting them at 2, and I wouldn't be mad. Like, you could tell me they're drafting Arvell Reese, Sonny Styles, Ruben Bain, Bailey, Jeremiah Love. Even, I mean, or Carnell Tate, even like Jordan Tyson, like, yeah, there's injury concerns there, and it's highly unlikely. And you could maybe get him at 16, but like even if they just decided like fuck it, like this guy's the best receiver in the draft and we want to secure him now, like that's like 7 players they could take where I wouldn't be mad.
I mean, I would love Jeremiah Love, but I know that's never going to happen because he's like a finishing piece for a team, and we're not a finishing team.
Yeah, to me, all the best players in this draft are more like finishing pieces, or like lower valued positions like safety, linebacker.
Right. It gets to a point where you have like these talented players, and then it just drops off.
Yeah,
and I feel
the 16th pick seems like that cutoff point of where the
I think even before that,
maybe
yeah. I think around like maybe 10 is where it kind of drops off.
Yeah, there's like a drop off at 10, and then there's like maybe 5 or 6 more players like in that next tier, and then it drops off like pretty badly again after that.
Yes. Because I feel like this draft is just, it's like you could take players wherever, and I feel like people wouldn't give a shit.
Yeah.
It's not like a highly touted draft. There's no players that are like generational. It's just like whoever you like, you take them.
Yeah.
And
I mean, if there's like one player that seems like I feel like Jeremiah Love could be, I don't know if he's generational, but I feel like he's pretty close to like the billing of like what Saquon was, and he like lived up to it. But like I'd say like he's up there.
Yeah.
And
I think he is.
And maybe 100%. Like Caleb Downs. I don't know if Caleb Downs is generational, but he's like very much like
he's definitely a highly touted safety, but he's at least to me, if you compare him to like the last safety that was drafted like really high,
like Kyle Hamilton.
No, like who we took, Jamal
Adams.
I like him a lot better.
Yeah, he's way better. But I think
better. Even like personality wise, he's a lot better.
I think the organization and the fan base still has too much PTSD. They're not going to take a safety.
Yeah,
I don't really want them to go safety at 2, but like you should get a safety if you can. You should get a safety with one of the top 44 picks, because there are some good ones that you could get. I think like if you could come away with like, an edge, or, your edge rusher / or linebacker, a wide receiver, a guard, and a safety, like that's, if you could get like, some of the blue chip talent at those positions, like, with those picks, I think that's a success.
Yeah. I think so. And honestly, I think Caleb Downs is like one of the best. I love all 4 of those players on Ohio State's defense that are expected to get drafted in the first round.
Yeah, Downs.
I like all of them. I wish we could have all of them, but
that would be something.
That would be like shit. That would be game changing. But I mean, it can't happen. We can only get like 1.
Yeah, maybe 2. I could see them getting like Arvell Reese, and then maybe getting like Caden McDonald at like 33, possibly.
Yeah, if he falls, if he's still there, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like he'll go in like the.
But I doubt they take a D tackle.
35 range.
I doubt they take a D tackle because they got Devondre Sweat.
True. Yeah, they got him and Harrison Phillips. I feel like it's still. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like it's still like kind of a need, but yeah, it's definitely less.
It is, but I mean, that's a player you can get. You can find players like that deep in the draft.
Yeah, you could draft more for depth at that position. than like getting like a blue chip talent.
Yeah, but at least at six. All right, so let's talk about pick 16.
Yeah,
To me, look, I do not want a corner at pick 16.
neither do I. I think that
I
kind of that totally
and
defeats the purpose.
I don't know if I've made this clear. I think I have before. I honestly don't ever want a corner at in the first round anymore. I
Yeah,
really don't.
you've been pretty vocal about that. I mean, this might be the first time you're really coming out and saying it
Yeah,
on the airwaves, but yeah, in our group chat, you've been pretty vocal about not wanting a corner. And I get
I,
it. It's hard to blame you. We keep drafting corners in the first round and it doesn't
it
really
makes
lead us
no.
anywhere.
It
Like
doesn't
I
make a
remember
difference.
like drafting a corner with that 16th pick, it would be like, I don't know. This might be
I,
a lazy comparison, but like it would be like drafting D Milliner after trading Darrell Revis all over again. Like, what's the
but
point of trading
see,
Sauce Gardner
but
if you're
see,
just
here's
going
the
to
thing.
replace him with a corner that's probably not as good
Right, and here's my
with the
thing.
capital you got back?
I feel like the game has changed so much where I don't even feel corner is a priority anymore, like a premier position. I feel like wide receiver is more of a premier position.
Yeah, no, wide receiver is definitely a higher value position than corner.
It has to be.
Yeah,
If you look at Alec Pierce, he's getting paid like 29 mil
yeah. Did
a year, and
he
he's not even
re-signed with the
like
Colts, right? Or
he did,
yeah,
and he's not even the number one receiver.
that's kind of insane. Yeah, so like if you can draft, we already have the number one receiver, and we're already paying him number one receiver money. Like, so
Right.
like if you could just draft your number two, like we really need to. I think with pick 16, the priority needs to be an offensive weapon. Ideally a receiver, but like if all the receivers are gone, I think you got to give Kenyon Sadiq a look there.
Hmm.
Because I think Mason Taylor might be better off as a wide receiver too, and then Jeremy Ruckert's just depth. And I think they'd sign into that contract, but it was what, a 2-year
Uh,
extension, so you can just
yeah.
get rid of them anyway.
Yeah. I, yeah. I, I don't know why they re-signed him for it, but it
But
is what it is. But
yeah, at least it's not that much money. It should be
yeah,
pretty easy to get out of.
it's yeah. But
But yeah,
I mean, at the same time, like, uh, so the corner we signed, who is it, Nashon Wright, and uh,
that guy from the Bears.
yeah, and who I mean, he's all right, but if Glenn is a good play caller, and obviously his specialty is defense, why can't he just coach up these players? He said he's at the beginning of his press, one of his press runs, he said
And
it's coaching.
yeah, when they were talking about Will McDonald, and like I don't know, I
Yeah,
think
yeah.
he like
He was
made like a
talking about
spin
Will
move or something
McDonald.
in
He
camp
was like,
that
it's. He said it's coaching. It's coaching.
yeah,
Okay, if you got your guys, you drafted Az Thomas. Why can't you just coach him up? You don't need another corner.
yeah. I mean,
There is no. And I'm not saying they want to get one, but what's the need of getting another one if you have a guy you drafted plus two guys you signed?
yeah, and if you are able to coach up the position that you played,
Exactly.
yeah, which he should be able to do.
Yeah, I don't see what the issue would be.
I mean, Detroit's usually. I feel like Detroit's corners, like they're usually like under Campbell and Glenn. I feel like they were like good but not great, and I feel like it was mostly Aiden Hutchinson made their job a lot easier too.
Yes.
So I think
Yeah.
like the real key is corner, having a shutdown corner, it is nice, but I think corner is kind of becoming more of like a finishing piece as far as team building
Yes.
goes. I don't think it's
Yeah.
like,
I
like
agree.
when you're building a team from scratch, I don't, or when you're dragging a team out of the mud, I don't think like having a lockdown corner is essential. I mean, we've had like a whole
Anymore. Yeah.
decade worth of lockdown corners, and we've been out of the playoffs for a decade and a half. So what really, what's a lockdown corner like really getting
Really
you?
doing for you.
I mean,
Yeah.
obviously, I mean, Revis is the GOAT, and obviously,
Yeah. But that was a time where a lockdown corner was important.
yeah, lockdown corner was a lot more important back then. You were actually allowed to play defense back then, and
Hmm.
like the rest of the team was good. Like, but the Jets even reached a point where like they kind of it should have never happened in hindsight, but like at the time, like they kind of needed to trade Darrelle Revis because they were at a point where like the window of the championship window had closed. He was like accounting for a lot of money on the cap, and they needed a way to kind of reset. They needed a way to kind of be able to like reset and retool their roster at the time. So they kind of had to trade Revis, and that's basically what the Jets did with Sauce too, except there was no
Right.
window. There was a
Right.
mirage window for a little
Right.
bit.
I mean, it was a window for I mean, what, like 2 years maybe. And
Yeah,
the only
I'd
reason
say
the
a
window
little
closed
longer
was
than that.
because Aaron Rodgers got injured
Yeah,
that
the window closed at
that
that
one game.
moment.
Yeah, yeah. And after that, it was just like, all right, well, now it's a shit show.
So
But
I agree that but I do agree that it's pointless to trade Sauce away if you're just like going to use the pick you got to like draft another.
again, to get another corner who's probably not even going to be as great as Sauce
No,
was, at
no.
least
Like I mean, I know
when he was.
I think there are
But
some decent corners in this draft. I mean, they'll probably even be
yeah,
gone
no,
before we
there
draft.
is for sure. But
Jermon McCoy, he ran like a crazy fast 40.
yeah, even like what's his name, D'Angelo Pons. Like
Yeah,
he looks like a really good corner that could actually fit in our defense. But
yeah.
I mean,
There's also some like
there's gonna
day
be
three
more
corners.
corners. There's gonna be more corners that come out, and
Yeah,
when the time is right, we can get one.
yeah.
But
But yeah, I mean,
we
I
need
think
to
like
focus on just scoring.
yeah, we need to score points, and we need to score points, and we play in a division with Drake May and Josh Allen, and depending. I mean, Malik Willis is the Dolphins quarterback now, but depending
Mhm.
how badly they tank this year, there could be another elite quarterback in the mix in our division. So we need to be able to score points, and we need to be able to sack and disrupt the quarterback. Those
Right.
need to be the priorities.
Yeah. Yeah.
There is obviously obviously a lot of needs on this team. They're always gonna, when you win 3 games, there are always gonna be a lot of needs, but like those are the things they need to prioritize. Which is why, like, as crazy as drafting a running back at 2 sounds for like the New York Jets, why I
Mhm.
wouldn't be mad if they drafted Jeremiah Love, because it would give you the flexibility to trade Brees Hall, or like you at least have his replacement, and he's even better. Like, uh,
Mhm.
if and when Brees inevitably does leave,
Mhm.
because I mean, I don't know. They say they're going to sign him to an extension, but I don't know if
Mhm.
Brees really wants to. I don't know if Brees really wants to
Yeah.
do that. He
Yeah.
doesn't really.
We don't know if he still wants. I mean, he acts like he doesn't want to be here, but who knows?
He also
He,
just I think he
he
also just kind of trolls a lot.
Yeah, and I mean, like, what the fuck? If you don't want to be here, just say it. Like, stop beating around the bush.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like he's said it without saying it. Like, he was like
Yeah, he
liking
doesn't.
tweets
I don't think
today.
he does.
One.
Yeah, but I was gonna say something. I forget what I was gonna say. Um, Oh yeah, Jeremiah Love. Um, like I understand why people would want to take Jeremiah Love at two. One, he's a good pass catching back,
Yeah,
and like he spreads the offense out a lot, and he's like kind of like a secret weapon in a way. Um, if you watch him in Notre Dame, he's a fucking smart player, and he what he does is he'll bring out he'll have players just at least on defense when they try to read they have a hard time adjusting to what he does. So when they run plays, he can just bust out of nowhere and then just come up. He could be a pass catcher. He could just run the ball. He knows how to hit holes really good.
yeah, and I feel like he
He
kicks it in the second gear like so easily. Like
and yes, and he's like a hurdle machine, which is another thing, and that you don't see that a lot. You see it a lot with like maybe tight ends sometimes, like Kenyon Sadiq. You see it a lot, but with him, he I feel like he could just do anything. Like anything, he could just give him the ball. He could just go, and
Yeah,
that's why I think he is the best player coming out of the draft. And
yeah, he
I
feels
I
like
mocked him to us just for shits and giggles,
just
just
for
to see
fun.
how it
Yeah,
would look.
I feel like any mock that has Jeremiah Lovett too, while not realistic, it always ends up being fun because it's like you get Lovett too, you get like Makai Lemon or Jordan Tyson at 16, and
Or Sadiq, and
yeah,
and
or
then
James,
trade up for Jordan
or
Tyson at
then yeah,
20,
or yeah, you could
like
do that.
the mock I did
Yeah,
that other day. I was like, yo, this might be the most fire mock.
yeah. Anytime, yeah, but it always starts with Jeremiah Love, where I was like, oh, this actually like I'd be fucking psyched if they did this.
I would. And then on top of that, next year, get the quarterback and then get Jeremiah Smith.
Yeah.
That's a fucking potent offense.
Yeah, I'll say this. I wouldn't allow Jeremiah Smith to stop me from if there's like two receivers that the Jets would have really like in the draft and they have a chance to get them. I wouldn't let it stop them from double dipping
Fuck no.
because you don't know like if you're
Well, this
don't know
year,
where the picks are gonna. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I would still double dip on receiver in this year's draft.
uh,
Potential.
It depends who it is. To me,
Yeah. Say you're
if it's like okay, we get someone at six. If it's like Omar Cooper and like at like 16, and then like Casey Concepcion
yeah, or
at like 44 or 33.
like Denzel Boston even.
Yeah, I'll still take Jeremiah Love. I mean Jeremiah Smith.
Yeah. Yeah, like I wouldn't let the prospect of getting Jeremiah Smith next year stop you from double dipping, but I also wouldn't let double dipping in this year's draft stop you from taking Jeremiah Smith if he's available next year.
I fucking hope that we get picks 1, 2, and 3.
That would be insane. Uh,
I
I mean, the Colts
Dak
could be pretty
didn't
bad.
Dak break up with his wife or girlfriend, whatever. I
Yeah, I
hope
think
he goes through it.
yeah, he'll either be on demon time
That's
or he'll
that's what
have a
I'm scared
down year.
about. That's what
Yeah.
I'm scared about.
Yeah, well
I
we get
mean,
yeah, well
break
we
his
also
leg.
keep a lookout for the Packers too because we get whichever pick is higher out of the Cowboys and Packers
Yes,
pick.
that is true.
Um
And Colts, Daniel Jones sucked the dick.
Yeah, I heard they actually surgically repaired his wrong Achilles, so he's going to be
Oh
out.
fuck! Wow,
But
that's
yeah,
interesting.
no, but yeah, no, the Colts. I think the Colts have a chance to be pretty bad,
Hmm.
depending how Daniel Jones recovers.
Okay,
I
I
mean,
did
even if
not know
he does
about this.
recover, even if he does recover, I can see the Colts being bad. I feel like
Yeah,
last year was a little
I
bit
mean,
fluky.
Anthony Richardson the backup?
Uh, is he still on that team?
I'm pretty sure he is,
Yeah, I don't think that. Yeah, he never got traded or anything.
and
Yes, I guess he is still the backup.
he's pretty ass.
Yeah, he's pretty fucking bad, and he his career basically died when he got tired and like subbed himself out of the game.
That was crazy.
Yeah, like, I don't think he'll ever recover from that.
I don't think so. Yeah, that was a
I mean, it'd
wild
be one thing
statement.
if he was good, but
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
not.
that just like kind of stained.
Yeah, like I don't think anyone even like wants to trade for him or like take a
No,
chance on no one even because usually with people like Anthony Richardson, there's always like a coach out there that thinks like, oh, I can fix
I
him or
can
like
fix this. Yeah, yeah,
I can work with I
and
can
there.
work with like the athleticism and stuff that this guy has, but no one even wants,
Nobody said
to even
shit.
take on that project.
Even Aaron Glenn didn't even want to take him.
Yeah. Well, Aaron Glenn already has a quarterback that's going to lead us to the
Yeah,
promised land.
yeah, he does. And is the Promised Land the Super Bowl or first overall pick?
We're going to find out. It's probably neither.
Yeah, we're gonna fuck it up
But
as usual.
you got all three picks. You got three first rounders, and potentially a high second rounder again. There is a chance Lamar could shake free from Baltimore. So I mean, there will be you'll have an avenue to draft or acquire a quarterback in the first round that is going to be or that you hope will be your franchise quarterback. I don't know if it'll be the number one pick. I don't know if it'll be Arch Manning. As of now, I'd lean
No,
towards probably not. But
we don't know. I mean,
yeah,
it's
there's like 10
uh,
quarterbacks that I know of
there-
coming out. And I don't know, they're probably not all first round guys, but
there's
a lot of
there's
them
at
probably are.
least like six that are gonna be in the first round.
Yeah, or at least draftable in the first round.
Yeah,
So yeah,
I could name five or the
yeah,
six.
yeah, like Manning, CJ Carr, Mestamaker,
Yeah,
um,
Master Maker for sure. I like how you pulled that out.
yeah, Dante Moore is probably going to be a first round
Dante
pick.
Moore, yeah, 100%. Um, yeah, you said CJ Carr.
Yeah, I don't know.
Um,
I don't know. Sellers maybe
Julian
could work his
Julian
way.
Sand, maybe.
Maybe. I don't know. I mean, Will
Cause he
Howard
is
didn't
he
go
isn't
to.
he like a fucking sophomore or is he
I
a junior?
think.
Um, what's the kid from fucking USC?
Maeva.
Ma, Maeva, yeah, him. I don't know. I don't really like him.
Yeah, I'm
He
not
might be a
crazy
he
about him,
might
but
be.
it's still like so. It's still so
It's
like
still
early in
it
that whole
is it
process. Like
is
they have a whole
yeah.
season of college
I'm
football.
locked into college this year.
Yeah, yeah, definitely will be locked into
Hmm.
all things football, college, and hopefully the Jets. I don't know. Hope I'm torn between like, do I want the Jets to be terrible and like get the number one pick, or do I want them to like do well and like have a season that's actually where they actually like are fun to watch and win some games and make it exciting.
I'm willing to sacrifice it all so we can have 15 years of good quarterback play. Hopefully.
Yeah, I mean, I'll sacrifice. Yeah, I mean, I'll sacrifice whatever. You know, I think
I
like
mean, what the fuck is one more fucking year? Who
at this
cares?
point, yeah. If it ends up, yeah, like if it ends up being that, it ends up being that. I'm not necessarily gonna be like rooting for them to tank like from the get go in week one, but like if it ends up being that type of season, then whatever. At least there's hopefully a
Yeah.
hopefully
I
there's
mean,
a
I'm not gonna tell you to. Oh, you should do this. No, fuck it. Do root how you want to root, man.
yeah. It really doesn't even matter how we root.
No,
It
it
doesn't
doesn't because
what
we don't
happens.
know the outcome of whatever the fuck is gonna happen anyway.
Yeah.
But I think we should rip a mock.
Let's rip a mock. Should we
Hey,
do
give me 1 second. I'll go take a piss.
should we do like just the Jets mock, or should we do one
Oh,
for like all 32 teams like the first round?
what do you want to do?
I'm down to do both, honestly. We could do all 32 teams first and see how that goes. And then from
Okay,
there we
we
could
could
do
do all 32.
yeah,
I'm
we'll
down
do
with
all
that.
32 mock, and then from there, if it doesn't take 3 years, we can do a Jets mock. While Mo is taking a piss, I will set up the mock draft.
Oh yeah.
One round. Share screen.
Uno. Uno round. Good job, Justin. Showing up.
A job well done by Justin B. Armstrong.
God damn it. Setting us back 10 more years.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you're right. So I guess we'll do it. Should we do like what we think each team will do, or like what we would do if we were the GM?
Let's do what we would do if we were the GM. You want to do like a pattern?
Well, like
Like you go and then I go?
I'm down. But I'm just gonna take Fernando Mendoza one overall just because like we
Okay,
know we're
so
gonna
yeah,
pack him in.
we'll
Yeah,
minus
we
that
won't
one and then
yeah,
start
we
from
won't count
there.
that one.
You want two?
Um yeah, I'll take two.
Okay.
All right. So with the second pick, Reese, Bailey, Bain. It's probably not going to be Bain because he, his measurables at the combine. Plus, he got into that, or it came out that he was the driver of
Yeah,
the car
yeah,
accident, which I don't know.
yeah.
I like
All of a sudden that came out of nowhere.
it seems like from what I heard, it seems like teams already knew about that whole thing,
I think they did.
and it seems like someone that was just putting it out there to like intentionally drop his draft stock, maybe because shit like that always happens. Like Laramie Tunsil with the gas mask and like all that stuff, and it kind of sucks because I think the family of the victim said like they didn't really want it out there, and I don't think they really have any like ill will
Really?
towards
Oh.
Ruben Bain. So yeah, the whole situation is just kind of shitty. But I'm just gonna go ahead and take Arvell Reese because I think that's what the pick is gonna be, and
No,
I
the
think push
Cardinals
comes
are out.
to shove. I think push comes to shove. that's what I'd probably do. My one worry, I guess, is like with Arvell Reese, it's like he's kind of like a jack of all trades, but like, is he a
Yeah,
master at anything?
right. That's the thing. And like to me, all right, if we do take our Reese, like year one, honestly, I would just play him at linebacker because
Yeah,
that's what he played at Ohio State, and that's what he's strong at. And then just if you really want to work him in just slowly. You don't have to do it year one. You could just
yeah,
do it you know what I mean?
yeah. Like one of the things I heard too was that like part of the reason why the David Bailey chatter has been picking up so much steam is like because of like the job security factor and the fact that like that they might think that like David Bailey could make like a more immediate impact than Arvell Reese. And I'm just gonna say that like if that's like if you draft David Bailey, I'm fine with drafting David Bailey. Just I want you to draft David Bailey because he's the best player on your board. I don't want you doing it because like you feel like he gives you a better chance to save your job. Like if that's the reason you're drafting that way, then like you should already like then you should just be fired and not even be allowed to make the
But
pick.
I mean, if he's if he's uh, if he's the best player on their board, shouldn't he be good anyway?
Yeah. Yeah, but I think
You know what I mean?
yeah, he should be good anyway. And I think there's a world where both of them probably are good players. But
I honestly feel like Reese and Bailey could both be good.
yeah,
I don't know if like people think it's one or the other.
yeah,
Like I don't think it's
yeah.
that
No,
situation.
it's just the way Jets Twitter is these days. You're either,
Yeah.
you're either a Reese-tard and you hate David Bailey, or you're a Bailey bro and you hate Reese and you don't like Ruben Bain
Yeah.
or any of these guys. But
I don't hate either. I like both of them.
either.
They're
But
both good.
I'm gonna go Reese,
Yeah.
and we'll move on to the Cardinals. So Cardinals in this
Cardinals.
situation, they
I
could
think
go. They could
I
go
think
Jeremiah Love. They need a tackle, but it seems like it's early,
yeah.
a little early to take it.
Honestly, I think
Tackle.
they will take a tackle. I was
At,
gonna go Mali Noah.
oh yeah, okay. I mean, it is your pick, so if
Yeah.
I'm down to go Myoga or Maligoa.
Mali
Um,
Noah. His brother was on the Jets.
no shit. Oh
Hmm.
yeah. When was that? That was kind of recently, right?
Last year.
Yeah, yeah. He was like one of the undrafted guys that we like
Yeah.
lit, or one of the late round picks that we like lit a draft pick on fire for. That's right.
Hmm.
Yeah. All right. So my Maui goes to the Cardinals at 3. Now we got the Titans, Robert Sala. Um, so I think the Titans would either go with Jeremiah Love here, or they'd go with one of the edges, probably David Bailey. Um,
Absolutely.
I would say the only reason I would lean more towards edge just because like that's the way I would see Salah going.
No,
But
Salah's
also,
definitely gonna want David Bailey. I know
yeah,
it for a
but
fact.
also the only reason why I think like Jeremiah Love could be in play is because they do have a pretty dire need for a running back, and also like
Yeah.
apparently Joe Douglas like was ready to take Jahmyr Gibbs in 2023, but the Lions took him, which yeah, I mean it may have seemed a little crazy at the time, but would have been a much better pick.
Yeah.
Uh,
I remember when he said that.
but yeah, I'm gonna go David Bailey here because that's what I think they would do and probably what I would do in their shoes. So go David Bailey here, and that will bring up the football Giants. Could they take Jeremiah Love?
No, they're going Sonny Styles.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like it's Downs or Styles for the Giants.
Mm-hmm.
So you're going Styles.
Yeah, they need a linebacker.
Styles it is. And then the Cleveland Browns. Yeah, I think this is probably. Do they go Carnell? I think they either go Carnell Tate or they take one of these tackles.
Personally, I feel like they would go Carnell Tate, but they could take a tackle.
They kind of really need. I mean, they really
Yeah,
need receiver help.
they lost like their whole O line.
Yeah, they did lose their whole offensive line. They're gonna have whole new starters. Yeah, I think. Yeah, if you're the Browns, yeah, I think I'm gonna go Spencer Fanu here for the Browns.
Nice.
And that brings us to the Washington Commanders.
Ooh. Now I think they might go Jeremiah Love.
Yeah, I think if Love
Or
is there,
Bane, they might go Bane actually. Ooh, this is tough.
I think they go Love personally.
I think they go Love too. Yeah. I say Love. I'm going Love.
All right. And that brings us to the Saints. Obviously, trades could happen, but for the purpose of this exercise, we're just making the picks.
Yeah.
New Orleans Saints. Could they go Bane? They could. I could see the Saints either going. I think the Saints go wide receiver here, though. So I think they take.
Yes.
I think the Saints go with Carnell Tate here. Team up Chris Olave with his with another Ohio State fella.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, that fucking dude's always fucking hurt.
And then that brings us to the Chiefs.
Mm.
Picking 9th overall because they were hot dog duty.
Yeah, big time. Oh,
They could go Bane or they could go wide receiver. Maybe corner. They did just trade Trent McDuffie.
I was gonna say they might take Mansour Delane.
Yeah, I could see it.
I could see that. Yeah, I'll take Mansour Delane for the Chiefs.
Mansour Delane.
He's actually really good. I've watched him on LSU. He is fucking dope.
And then for the Cincinnati Bungles, I think it's definitely
that might be Bane. No, they need a tackle.
It's either Bane or Caleb Downs, in my opinion.
You think? Oh yeah, they need defense big time.
Yeah.
Well, they also need to protect fucking Joe Burrow. That motherfucker's always hurt.
They do need to protect
Monroe
Joe
Freeling might be a pick here.
Yeah, he can play guard too, right?
Yeah. That motherfucker's 6'7". Jesus.
6'7".
6'7".
Sorry. I was actually looking at
don't worry.
You know Charlie Heck, like the offensive lineman. He signed with the Dolphins and he's wearing number 67. I was like, man, a Heck 6'7" jersey would actually be sick. Like I would actually buy one, but like I can't because he's a Dolphin. Yeah, Freeling could be a pick here, but the Bengals are also stupid. I mean, not that it would be stupid for them to take Ruben Bain or Caleb Downs here, but I'm gonna go Caleb Downs. I think they take him because they do need a safety. He's like a pretty versatile player. He's Ohio State, so he's like fairly kind of like a local Ohio man. So I'm gonna go Caleb Downs at 10 for the Bengals. That's
Okay.
kind of I feel like that's kind of like his sweet spot. And then the Miami Dolphins.
Mm.
They could go with a wide receiver here to replace
Yeah.
Tyreek Hill. They need offensive line help pretty badly. They need some DB help too. I mean, they could go Bane too.
Yeah, I was thinking about that because they lost Jalen Phillips
Yeah.
and what was his name? Is this still on there?
Who?
Um, he was on the Broncos.
I know
Uh,
what you're talking about. But I can't remember his name. Oh, Bradley Chubb.
yes.
I think he's still on the
Is he still on the
Dolphins, but
Dolphins?
he's on the Bills now. Bradley Chubb.
Oh, all right. Yeah, they need Ruben Bain.
All right, Dolphins taking the Miami boy Bane, and then that probably pisses off the Cowboys because they probably would have taken him. For the Cowboys though, I think
Cowboys. I feel like the Cowboys.
they definitely need defense. Could they go to safety? Could they go Thieneman? Maybe, but I feel like the pick for them is Jermod McCoy.
Ooh.
They definitely need a corner. He's one of the better ones. He's super fast. They don't really, or maybe Akeem Mesidor, but I feel like this might be a little early for him. So I think they go
Oh,
corner.
I like Akeem Mesidor.
Me too. But I think they go McCoy here. So I'll take McCoy. And then that brings us to pick 13, the LA Rams, courtesy of the Atlanta Falcons.
Yikes.
Who did that? What was that trade again? What did the
Shit.
What did the Falcons? What did the Falcons give up a first round pick to the Rams for?
I have no fucking idea.
Yeah, I don't remember.
They, I was really gonna go Ty Simpson here.
Yeah.
I kind of wanted to. Um, no, they're not gonna go Ty Simpson.
No, I think they're gonna try and get more of a.
I think you know what? I think they go Dylan Thieneman.
Maybe I can see. I
Or
feel like the
do
pick's gonna be an offense.
do they? Yeah, I was thinking tackle too.
Yeah, yeah, they could
Maybe
go
yeah,
Freeling.
they might go Freeling. I'll take Freeling for the Rams.
All right, and then the Ravens. A lot of directions they could go. They could go. They could potentially take Kenyon Sadiq because
Fuck.
Mark Andrews is probably not going to be around much
Yeah,
longer.
well,
Isaiah
shit.
Likely
A
is a
fucking
giant.
their two tight ends they just lost.
Yeah, yeah. Wait, do they still have Mark Andrews?
Yeah, that's the only one.
Yeah, they only have Mark Andrews. Isaiah Likely's a giant.
Mm-hmm.
They also need
And
wide receiver help
Kolar,
pretty badly.
Kolar's gone too.
Who? Oh, that other.
Charlie Kolar.
That other tight end.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Um. Yeah, they could also definitely need wide receiver help. They could need some. They need some O line help as well. I think the Ravens. I could see it being either Sadiq, one of the receivers, or Vega Ioane. I
Oh
kind of
fuck.
want to. I kind of want to take Vega because I feel like that is I feel like that would be the Ravens thing to do here.
It would be.
Yeah, I'm going to take Vega. And that brings us to pick
Do it.
15, the Bucks. Right
Ooh,
before.
the Bucks. Interesting. Okay, Bucks. They're different. Oh, then you know what? Levante David just retired, didn't
He did.
he? CJ Allen.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I could see it. I could also see Sadiq.
Yeah, that's true too.
Or they could take
They
Mesidor.
they also wait. Let me think about this because they lost Mike Evans.
Yeah, they also lost Mike Evans. So yeah, there are a lot of directions that the Bucks could go.
Mm, I think they'd go CJ Allen.
Yeah,
I
because
like
that
that pick for them. They like to
yeah,
say linebacker strong.
yeah, they do. That brings us back to the Jets. I'll let you. I'm cool with letting you do this one.
You want me to do this?
Since I got the first Jets pick.
Oh, okay. Damn, so I gotta get. I got three picks in a row.
uh,
Ooh, damn. Sadiq, Lemon, and Jordan Tyson.
yep, they're all here. Which I don't know
God
how realistic this is.
damn.
But I guess
Honestly,
it could
you
happen.
know
Like,
what? I'm taking Jordan Tyson.
yeah, I agree. That's what I would have done too. Uh, I like Makai Lemon, but yeah, I'm
I
taking Jordan
love Jordan
Tyson.
Tyson. He's
I'm not.
he's he's basically Garrett Wilson 6'5".
Yeah, for real. Um, yeah.
And I don't care about his. He didn't he do a workout today?
I think he did. I didn't
I
really
want to
hear
say.
anything about how it went because
Yeah, I haven't heard anything.
I'm in the Badlands Discord, and someone was like, "Happy Jordan Tyson Day," and they were basically saying like
Yeah,
he's either gonna do real shitty in his workout, and like we won't want to take him, or he'll do really well, and he won't be there for us to take.
because
But
I saw it on
I don't really give a shit how he
I
did in the workout. If he's
on
there at 16, I'm taking him.
yeah. I'm taking him. I don't care. I think his injuries he'll be fine. Fucking, you know who else had the same fucking injuries? Uh, Jackson Smith and Jigba. I don't
Yeah,
give a shit.
yeah, and yeah, Joe Douglas passed on him because they thought he was more. They thought he was a slot receiver, and they, for whatever reason, didn't think they needed that.
Fucking Will McDonald. Fucking asshole.
Yeah, Joe Douglas should be in jail.
Oh, Smith.
But Detroit Lions. I guess
That might be the Dylan Thieneman right there.
very well could be.
Actually, I don't know. Is this
Mm,
my pick or your pick?
I guess it's my pick now.
Yeah, this is your pick.
Yeah, this is a tough one. Yeah, they could go. They do need offensive line, but it feels like it's too soon to take like either Blake Miller or Caden
Actually, you know
Proctor.
what? Vikings is definitely Dylan Thieneman.
Yeah, yeah. If the Lions, yeah, if we don't end up taking this pick with the Lions, then it's gonna be uh them. Then yeah, it'll be the Vikings. But uh Lions, there's a lot of directions they could go. So I mean, could they decide to just take Kenyon Sadiq and just run like crazy two tight end sets with him and Laporta? I mean,
I wouldn't doubt it.
yeah, I wouldn't be shocked by that. Or do they just decide to draft Makai Lemon because he reminds them so much of Amon-Ra St. Brown, and they decide they want two Amon-Ra St. Browns? Maybe. Could they go with an edge like Akeem Mesidor? Because
I could
I don't
see
know.
that.
They kind of need another edge along with Aiden Hutchinson.
Hey, all right, let me ask you a question. Has anybody been talking? Did anyone ever talk about Aiden Hutchinson being bad at stopping the run when he was coming out of college?
Not to my recollection.
Why the fuck does everyone ever talk about? Why does everyone always talk about David Bailey being bad at stopping the run?
I
If
don't know.
you're drafting a fucking edge rusher at 2, who gives a shit if he can stop the run or not? That's why you have a front 7.
Yeah.
I don't understand
And
this
if you
shit.
could set the
It's like
edge,
people are just biased.
yeah. And if you could set the edge, then that helps stop the run too.
Yes.
So I don't know. Our fan base could be very
Niggas just want to make shit up just to fucking argue.
yeah, that's pretty much all it is. We argue
Mm-hmm.
about everything.
It's
But
insane.
the Lions, I'm kind of landing at. I think I'm landing at Akeem Mesidor here for the Lions.
I don't hate that pick.
That's what I'm gonna do. And
I kind of wish we got him.
yeah, I mean that would be crazy. I don't know how I mean double dipping on defense with both picks would be like kind of annoying, but like if you're
It
getting
would.
Arvell Reese and Akeem Mesidor, that's kind of
Yeah.
it kind of has
That
the potential to like
that would.
transform your defense, but like we'd still suck on offense.
Right.
So
Yeah.
I'm good with taking Jordan Tyson.
No, I'm 100% with you.
Yeah. Are you taking Thieneman here for the Vikings?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Carolina.
Ooh,
I think
that's
this
a
is
weird.
uh,
That's a weird pick.
I think this is the Sadiq. This is either Sadiq or Makai Lemon territory.
Ooh, that's a
Um,
deep pick for Carolina.
yeah, you know
Interesting.
what? I think they're gonna do it. I mean, they could go Makai Lemon, but they need another pass catcher for Bryce Young, and I feel like there's one thing that Carolina never really did for Bryce Young in his first few years in the league. They never really gave him a proper safety valve at tight end, and I think it's time for them to change that with Kenyon Sadiq.
Dave
And then
Canales would. He would be. He's gonna end up being a very good coach.
yeah, so we got Makai Lemon falling into the 20s.
Damn, it's Sadiq going to Carolina is insane. I actually like that.
Yeah,
I just got into my fucking draft shit and got excited.
yeah, yeah. My friend called me today to tell me that he like got like a hookup or whatever to like for like the seats at the draft, and I was like, holy shit! Like it like revitalized my excitement, like because for a while I was like, man, I'm not even excited about this anymore. Like it's gonna be such a shit show in the city, and like like I'm not even that excited about like having the second pick and like all this stuff, and like it's just been dragging out. Like I just
Nah,
want to,
yeah, wait till the fucking draft starts. He's gonna be fucking screaming.
yeah, yeah. I can't wait to boo Roger Goodell. But we got the
You need to get if you're not gonna record it, get like meta glasses. I'll buy them for you.
yeah. No, I'm gonna record some. I'm gonna
Are
record
you?
some. Yeah,
just put your hand up in the air and then watch it.
yeah. Um, I mean, I'm not gonna record the whole thing, but I'm definitely gonna record
Yeah,
some.
yeah, no, I figured that.
Yeah,
I wouldn't want to
Dallas
record the whole
Cowboys.
fucking thing either.
Yeah, Dallas Cowboys. They went
Mm.
corner their first pick. This is their pick from Green Bay. and the choice is yours. Could they go? They don't really need
I'm thinking Avion Terrell. I think they go corner.
double dip at corner.
Wait, who they go first? Who did I
Uh,
pick first? Did I
Jermon,
pick him?
or I think I
Oh
picked
yeah,
Jermon McCoy for them.
did you?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. No. Um.
Did they go Makai Lemon? Did they draft Keldrick Falk to replace?
Oh yeah,
Try
that's
to
what I was
replace?
thinking. Edge.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Keldrick Falk sounds better.
Yeah, I think Keldrick Falk is the pick here.
Hmm.
And then the Pittsburgh Steelers, I think they take Makai Lemon here in this scenario, and I don't think they think twice about it.
Yeah, they would.
That brings us to
I
the
thought you were
San
gonna take
Diego
Ty Simpson.
Chargers. Nah. Charge.
George.
Yep. Who do you got for the Chargers?
Chargers. Oh,
They could
damn.
go receiver. They could go safety. They need a lot of offensive line help.
I'm trying to get into my Jim Harbaugh mind right now.
Yeah,
Ooh.
I could see Harbaugh reaching for I could see Harbaugh either taking
Yes,
one of the
I could.
tackles
I
or
could.
even reaching
I,
for Bison Tits or something here or Pregnon.
I actually think he would take Emmanuel McNeil Warren
Yeah,
and pair it up with what the fuck is his name?
Derwin James.
Derwin James. Yeah,
Yeah,
I can see that. And even like Adrian Terrell because they always have Asante Samuel.
uh,
I
yeah, I
think
believe so.
yeah. Their corners kind of suck. I would take Avion Terrell.
Avion Terrell for the San Diego Chargers.
Yeah.
And then the Philadelphia Eagles. I think they go receiver here. I think they go Omar Cooper because they're probably trading AJ Brown. And I know they said that, or I know
Charger
that there have
fans
been
are
people
probably
in the
fucking pissed
organization
me off.
that have said that they think Devontae Smith could be like JSN without AJ Brown stealing targets from him, but I don't see it.
They should take Omar Cooper Jr. He fits well right there.
He really would.
Mm-hmm.
OCJ there. And that brings us to the Cleveland Browns with the 24th pick. They went with
Ty Simpson, nigga.
fuck it. The Cleveland Browns. Should I do it? Why not?
Yes.
LOL Browns. Chicago Bears. I think this is where ENW goes.
Yeah. Yes. He's definitely gonna go.
Yeah. And then for the Buffalo Bills.
Yikes.
Yeah, the Buffalo Bills got there's no good players left for them.
What the fuck? Uh, well, shit, their wide receivers fucking suck.
Yeah, they always need
Um,
your help. And
Jeremy Bernard, who's Denzel Boston? They look like a Denzel Boston team.
yeah, I agree.
100%.
And then we got the 49ers. They need offensive line help. They need edge help. They need DB help.
They just took another Keon Coleman.
Yeah, yeah, they're gonna have two Coleman now. Congrats, Buffalo. Um,
I hope.
yeah, I'm gonna go with I'm going to go with Caden Proctor here for the 49ers over Blake Miller.
He's gonna end up playing guard.
Yeah. Then we got the Texans. They need offensive line, defensive line.
They should take Blake Miller.
Yeah. Is that what you're gonna do? Or I can see them going Caden McDonald.
Yeah, they probably do DT. Yeah, DT. Yeah, Caden McDonald, definitely.
Yeah. Peter Woods
That's a good
fell
call.
off in a big way.
Oh,
He's like,
I guarantee he's going to.
yeah, like he might fall. It looks like he might fall out of the first round.
I think he's really gonna fall out of the first round in real life.
Real life. And then we got the Kansas City
And I
Chiefs.
actually think he's decent.
And so the Chiefs went. We went with corner with the Chiefs' first pick. So they still need edge help, and they also need a receiver. They could reach for like Casey Concepcion here or maybe Chris Bell, but I think I'm gonna go with Cassius Howell here for the Chiefs.
Yeah. They definitely go Cassius Howell.
And then Miami,
Dolphins.
we went Ruben Bain for the first pick.
They need to go O-line for sure. They suck at O-line. I don't care what their suggestions say. They need O-line help. Blake Miller.
Yeah. Blake Miller it is. And then the Patriots, they need O-line help as well, along with some defense and linebacker. I think they go with Max Ian Iheanaker.
Yeah, good. Give it to him. Whoever the fuck that is, that will be sex dick.
Tackle, Arizona State. Yeah. And then rounding out the first round, the defending Super Bowl champion Seattle Seahawks, led by Sam Darnold, select the Ginger Cuz.
Ginger Cuz. Shout out to Ginger Cuz.
Yeah.
Oh, this nigga Justin's calling me.
He's calling you.
Really? Sorry, bro. The fucking podcast is about to be over. Who'd you take?
Oh, I think this one's your pick for the Seahawks.
Oh, this is my pick. Oh, for the Seahawks. Oh yeah, I'm gonna take. Oh yeah, they're missing a running back.
Yeah, they just lost Kenny Gainwell. There really isn't a running back worth taking until like later.
Yeah, they gotta wait.
I mean, I guess they could take Jadarian Price, but I don't know. That at 32, that would be kind of crazy.
Yeah, TJ Parker, I guess.
Yeah.
Fuck it. That might be the best one.
Okay, let's see. What did they give us grades? No, it doesn't look like they are.
They told me
like they give us grades. I wanted every pick to be graded.
They said to suck a fucking dick.
Yeah. What do you think? Should we do a Jets mock or should we wrap it up?
You want to call Justin and do a Jets mock, or do you want to just do the Jets mock and say fuck it?
I'm down to just do. I'm down to just do a Jets mock. So I feel
I'm with you.
Yeah. If he wants to call in, or if he wants to join, I mean, this is in his
I mean, you sent it. You sent him.
I emailed him.
Right?
I emailed him the link.
He got no excuses.
How many rounds should we do? Should we do?
Ooh, we should do.
Do either like 2 or like 4 or 5, maybe.
We do like a 5.
All right, a 5 round,
5.
5 round mock for the
We can
Jets.
run through that quick.
Yep. All right. Let me share the screen again. I got to do this one on Pro Football Network because
Yeah.
PFF or PFF only lets me do one a day, but Mendoza went first overall. Jets are on the clock, and we got
Shocker.
3 trade offers. The Titans are offering us pick 4 and pick 35 and a second round pick next year for pick 2. The Giants are offering us 5, 37, 105 and a second and third next year for pick 2 and pick 2.
I kind of like that
Yeah,
actually.
I kind of like that one. And then the Chiefs are offering us 9, 29, 40 and a second round pick for 2 and 140.
Mm.
Yeah, I like the Giants
I
one.
do like the Giants one.
All right. Should we
Damn,
take
who the
it?
fuck do they want? Yeah, fuck it, take it.
Yeah, let's see. And they did that to trade for Sonny Styles, who probably would have just been there.
Well, guess we're getting Arvell Reese still. Oh no,
Uh,
fucking Titans took
Tennessee
him.
took him. We could either, just take David Bailey or potentially move back 2 spots with Washington. Or there's this trade, but I don't really want to trade back that far.
Um, yeah, yeah, I'll take Bailey. Fuck it.
Take David Bailey. And then with
Ooh,
the
this is nice. Now who's available?
all right, we are at pick 16. And unfortunately, it looks like all
Don't
the
tell me
wide
all.
receivers are
Are you
gone.
shitting me?
Yep. Tate. So Tate, Makai Lemon, and Jordan Tyson are all gone.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Are
Oh
you
my
shitting me?
god.
This is probably a more realistic simulation of
Yeah, this
how the draft
definitely
is actually
is.
going to go. We have like Jordan Tyson and Makai Lemon like all fucking there. Shit, Bane almost fell to the Jets at 16. So I mean Kenyon Sadiq is still there. I feel like you either go Kenyon Sadiq or either Sadiq, Vega, or Omar Cooper.
Vega's still there too.
Yeah.
Mm, damn. I'd probably go Kenyon Sadiq.
Yeah, I think I would.
I would. Damn. That's a tough choice. Oh, fuck it. It's a mock. Yeah. Sadiq.
Sadiq it is. And then pick 33. Jacksonville's offering us that, but I don't really
I
love
see
either
Jacob.
one.
I see Jacob Rodriguez is still there. That's my boy right there.
Yeah, I see J Rod. I see Chase Bison Tits.
Oh,
Uh,
and Emmanuel McNeil
and
Warren's still there.
yeah, and CJ
Woo!
Allen still on the board. I think CJ Allen might have to be the pick here. The fact that
I
he's
do.
fallen this far.
I do like CJ Allen a lot.
Um,
Mm, damn. We might have to flip for this shit.
yeah,
And
for me,
Chase Basantis is still there.
yep, and Bison Tits, and Chris Bell's
Bryson
still
Tits.
available too. But I'd be down to like take my chances at 44 for him.
Okay.
Um, So is it pretty much? I'd say it's pretty much between C.J. Allen, J. Rod, and Chase Besantis.
Yeah. Mm,
I feel like I'd go C.J. Allen here, just because I feel
yeah.
like he is the
Yeah. Yeah.
most. Uh,
Go CJ Allen.
the he's like the most like out of those guys. I feel like he's like the most like the one that's the most of like that guy's a first round talent that fell to the second round.
I think he's gonna be like Roquan Smith.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, you take that, you don't think twice. And now with the 37th pick that we got in that trade, Chase Basantis is still available. So we could take
Nice.
him or we could take Chris Bell or AJ Halsey maybe. But I feel like AJ Halsey could be there at 44.
Ooh. I think if we had to choose a corner, it would be D'Angelo Pons, but I don't want to
Yeah,
take a corner.
yeah, not that early.
Yeah. Yeah. Take a Besantis.
Bison tits. And then we could
And then AJ Halsey's right there.
yeah. Now should I take my chances and move back one spot to get a
Yeah,
2027 third?
absolutely.
All right. They did not take AJ Halsey. So we are taking AJ Halsey with
Yeah,
this.
ball hawk.
Yeah, we need those. And then we don't pick again until pick 103 in round 4. I would go. We went Sadiq, so we don't really need to take a tight end. I would consider Katron Allen here.
I would say Justin Jolly.
Yeah, but we already took a tight end.
Oh yeah, we did. That's right. Damn, if I knew he was gonna be there.
Yeah, or we could go
You know,
Zachariah Branch.
he's from New York, right? Justin Jolly.
I did not know that actually. Brewster, New York.
Yep.
I don't even know where that is.
That's upstate Westchester.
How far is that from Westchester?
Shit, it's in Westchester.
Oh, it's in Westchester.
Hmm.
I actually do like him as like one of like the later tight end prospects. But
I
we
do.
have to be.
I do. He's actually
Um,
a beast.
yeah, we also pick again. We also pick again at 105 from that trade we made. So yeah, I'd be cool with going. I'd be cool with going receiver here, either Bryce Lance or Zachariah Branch. Fuck it,
Danny, uh, what's his name? Danny
Danny
Dennis
Dennis
Sutton.
Sutton.
He's Takario Davis is actually pretty good.
Yeah,
Michael Trigg, he's good
trigonometry.
too.
Yeah. Um, I like Bryce Lance just because he's like he's like mad big. He's like 6'3" and 204 pounds. So I feel like he would complement Garrett Wilson pretty well since we didn't draft a receiver in
Oh
the
yeah. Okay.
earlier rounds. I kind of like him here at 103. And then we pick again at 105. Uh, I could go. I kind of want to go Katron Allen here, but I'm open to other suggestions.
Round 4. Chandler Rivers.
Chandler Rivers.
Beast. Beast. Yes.
Oh yeah, that's your guy.
That is my guy. I fucking love that dude. He's a fucking tank.
We'll go Chandler Rivers then with that pick. Go fuck yourself, Broncos. Pick 140. Do you take a flyer on Garrett Nussmeier here?
Fuck that. I don't want no midget on my team.
Small hands Garrett. Or do you take a flyer on Cole Payton here? He is not a midget, and I don't know how big his hands are, but I didn't hear anything about his hands being small.
Yeah. No, no. I mean,
They're saying here in this scouting report, they're saying his combine comps are he most resembles Andrew Luck and Desmond Ritter.
well, they're
So
full
that
of
could
shit.
yeah, so you're telling me he could either be really good or really fucking bad. Thanks a lot.
Honestly,
I
I
wouldn't be
would
opposed though.
I would
But,
rather take Harold Perkins.
true. Even though we already took a linebacker. Yeah, I mean we
Scroll down a little bit more.
yeah, I mean we kind of need more than one linebacker, so we could do
Yeah,
Nick
because
Singleton.
oh yeah, I like Nick Singleton.
Yeah. Yeah, I like both of those Penn State running backs.
Yes.
And then I believe this is the last pick of the mock 179. And we got 3-day 2 picks for next year too. But 179, do you take a flyer on Talon Green here?
I'll take a flyer on Taylor Green.
Yeah, I like it. He most
Yeah.
resembles apparently he most resembles Anthony Richardson, but like you're drafting him in the 5th round. You could draft an athletic project
I
like that.
I think he resembles to me more like what's his name that we had. He was returning a lot of fucking kickoffs.
Oh, Terrell Pryor.
No, no, not Terrell Brown. When with Rex.
Oh, return. Oh, Brad Smith.
Yes,
Okay. Sign me up for it.
I could see him doing and being like that. But he could he like people were trying to misconstrue saying like, oh, John Gruden was saying he needs to be a receiver. No, he wasn't saying shit like that. He was trying to basically say like, all right, you understand that you're a quarterback. You just need to understand that you can move.
Yeah.
That's all. And people were just going off because I was watching like the interview with him because he did like you know how he has like the the Gruden football fucking camp whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was basically coaching him up, telling him like, okay, these are what your strengths are, and just capitalize on it.
Justin texted the group chat like 5 minutes ago. He said shit.
Shit. Yeah.
That sums up the current state of affairs. Well, I would say.
Well, this was a good podcast.
Yeah, it was definitely a productive one. Good to get some last minute mocks in before the draft. So we'll be back though to we'll be
For
back
sure.
after the draft to wrap it all up. Unfortunately, the live show meetup for the draft is not happening, I guess, but that is okay. We will still record
But
we'll still record a podcast after the draft, and we'll break it all
yes.
down, and we'll do a live show or an in-person meetup soon enough.
But for round one, what are your predictions?
Oh yeah,
Pick 2 and
predictions.
16.
Yeah, let's predict what we actually think will happen.
Yeah.
Do we want to predict 33 and 34 too?
I don't want to do that because I don't know
Yeah,
if we actually even
we
keep
can do
those
pick.
picks.
Yeah, you never know. Yeah, I mean, I was even
Yeah.
hearing like you could trade pick 33 for a first round pick next year and have 4 first round picks. I wouldn't hate that. But pick 2 and pick 16.
2
So
and 16 for sure.
I'm gonna predict Arvel Reese at 2. I think it's a lot of smoke screens going on lately. I think it's gonna be Reese at 2 and 16. I think it will end up being Makai Lemon.
I agree.
Reese and Lemon.
And that's exactly who I have.
Yeah, that's kind of like what I've kind of like. That's kind of what I've like kind of reverted back to like this whole time. So I'm just sticking with that. It's going to be Reese and Lemon.
Mm-hmm.
And as for
And
the rest,
I'd love to be surprised.
yeah, I mean, yeah, surprises could be fun, but I actually, I wouldn't be upset with Reese and Lemon.
Me either.
Yeah, I mean, if would you be mad if Tyson was still on the board and they took Lemon? Because I'm thinking like Tyson's gone and Tate is gone and they take Lemon.
Ooh. It wouldn't piss me off, but no, I don't think it would piss me off that much.
Yeah, it wouldn't bother me too much. I mean, I guess the one thing that's kind of sucks too is like the fact that I guess like for a player that's like injury prone, you kind of have to consider the MetLife turf when you're making these decisions.
Yeah,
Which
that is very true.
I mean, I'd still take
about
Jordan
that.
Tyson. I wouldn't let the turf stop me from taking Jordan Tyson, but yeah, that might be something that has to be taken into account. But yeah, that's where I think that's where I think we end up going. So we'll see. We'll get Justin's predictions too eventually. Comes back to planet Earth. But that's it for this episode. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube. We're gonna get more consistent with episodes again now after the draft and as the season approaches. And we'll talk to you after the draft. Peace.
Peace.
Deuces.